alacrity, promptness in responding, eagerness. At the beginning of recess, the children ran to the playground with alacrity. Synonyms of alacrity: enthusiasm, willingness, fervor. Array. There are many definitions for the word array. Array, a large group of people or things. The ship's cabin contained an array of charts and maps. Array, an orderly arrangement or display. There was an array of delectable sweets on the dessert tray that tempt the diners. Array, to place in order. The marching band was arrayed at the entrance of the stadium. Array, to dress up. The guests had arrayed themselves in elaborate attire for the elegant ball. Synonyms of array: arrangement, order, formation. Deduce, to draw a conclusion from given facts. The scientists deduce that our recent weather conditions is a result of global warming. Synonyms of deduce: conclude, reason, surmise. Encumber. There are two definitions to the word encumber. Encumber, to weigh down or burden, to impede the action of. The man stumbled through the door, encumbered by heavy suitcases. Large sheets of floating ice encumbered the ships of early explorers in Antarctica. Credit card debit was an encumbrance to the young couple as they struggled to save for money for their first house. Synonyms of encumber: hinder, obstruct, delay. Fraught, full of or accompanied by. The mountain climbers canceled their trip up Mount Everest when they learned that the tip would be fraught with danger due to extreme weather conditions. Synonyms of fraught: attended, stuffed, laden. Haphazard, marked by lack of plan, order, or direction. The backpacker got lost in the forest due to haphazard planning. Synonyms of haphazard: aimless, disorderly, unplanned. Incontrovertible, impossible to dispute, unquestionable. The scientist's statement that carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere are increasing is incontrovertible. Certain, sure, definitive. Inexplicable, hard to explain, or impossible to understand. The disappearance of many ships and airplanes within the Bermuda Triangle is inexplicable to scientists. Synonyms of inexplicable: mysterious, baffling, peculiar. Ingenious, marked by imagination, resourcefulness, or cleverness. Disposing of garbage by converting it into energy is an ingenious idea. When the student brought in her science project, the child's ingenuity was immediately apparent to her teachers. Synonyms of ingenious, inventive, brilliant, skillful. Laggard, one who falls behind others because of moving slowly or loitering, a straggler. The laggards crossed the finish line long after the winner had broken the tape. Synonyms of laggard: slowpoke, dawdler, loafer. Sustenance, something that provides nourishment, food needed to live. Roots and berries provided sustenance for the sailors when the storm forced them to abandon ship and take refuge on a deserted island. Synonyms of sustenance: provisions, rations, nourishment. Torrid, intensely hot and dry. It was impossible to walk barefoot on the torrid desert sand. Torrid, burning with passion. The old letter was filled with torrid declarations of undying love. Synonyms of torrid: sweltering, hot, parching. Traverse, to pass over, across, or through. The hikers traversed the collapsing bridge safely to the other side of the mountain. Synonyms of traverse: cross, transit, pass through. Ubiquitous, appearing to be present in large numbers or in many different places. Tourists with cameras are ubiquitous in Europe every summer. Synonyms for ubiquitous: global, widespread, pandemic. Zenith, the highest point, the peak. Lava spewed from the zenith of the erupting volcano. Zenith, the point in the sky directly above the observer. Through the telescope, the stargazers spotted a comet that appeared to be midway between the horizon and the zenith. Synonyms for zenith: apex, peak, pinnacle. Alias, an assumed or additional identity, otherwise known as. The celebrity uses an alias when he checks into a hotel in order to remain anonymous. Synonyms of alias: nickname, sobriquet, pseudonym. Alleviate, to make less severe, to make more bearable. The aspirin should alleviate back pain. Synonyms of alleviate: soothe, relieve, ease. Allude, to indirectly hint at, to suggest. The candidate alluded to his healthcare reform plan during his speech. Synonyms of allude: imply, insinuate, suggest. Altruistic, showing an unselfish concern for others' welfare. The businessman brought the homeless woman lunch and gave her money. Synonyms of altruistic: charitable, kind-hearted, philanthropic. Ameliorate, to make better or improve. The famine was ameliorated through donations from other countries. Synonyms of ameliorate: amend, correct, better.